Hello everyone, how are we doing? So for today's video I'm going to be talking you through my everyday collection. My everyday jewellery collection. I basically wear a lot of jewellery. I always get so many messages on Instagram asking where it's all from, so I thought I would do an updated video so I can tell you all. So I'm literally just going to jump straight in and start with the ears. So this one here is a forward helix piercing, and I've got like a little diamante huggy which is from Astrid & Mew. I don't normally like kind of like sparkly diamond kind of things. It's not really my vibe, but this one is just quite subtle and I don't know, I think it's kind of cute. So that one is, I think that one's been in for a long time. I haven't changed that one in a while. But yeah, that's from Astrid & Mew. And then obviously I have my scaffold piercing. The gold bar is just from a piercing shop in Brighton, I'm afraid. And then the gold ear cuff is from Astrid & Mew as well. You'll see a lot of my jewellery is from like the same kind of places. So yeah, that is from Astrid & Mew. I did have 2 piercings in this ear as well. But basically it was just causing too much havoc. It was just, they weren't healing very well and they constantly had like lumps at the back of them and it was like hurting now and again. I just thought, you know what, I genuinely just can't bother with this anymore. So I just took them out. And then at the moment when it comes to the lobes, I tend to wear 2 like small hoops. So this one here, this is actually from ASOS. I got it like 2 years ago. So obviously they're not available anymore, but I will try and link some which are very, very similar. And then these ones here, which are slightly chunkier, they are from Chaya Rose Jewellery. I just really love them together. I think it looks really cute. Anyway, we're going to go on to the other ear. So I've got like a really thin, dainty, like little hoop. That is from Jewellery. I just think it's quite nice and subtle. And then I've got another gold ear cuff. This one in my right ear, it's slightly chunkier than the one in my left. It's ever so slightly chunkier, but yeah, I wear 2 gold ear cuffs which basically look the same, but it's fine. Yeah, that one is also from Jewellery too. And then this really cute little bubbly, bumpy, huggy. This is from Daisy Jewellery. I just think it's so cute. I love the texture of it and like how chunky it is as well. And then of course the same little hoop earrings in my lobes to match the other side. Then we're going to go on to necklaces. So I do like to layer all my necklaces. I probably wear about 3 or 4 at a time. They do get tangled by the end of the day and it's very annoying, and I question myself every time. I'm like, oh, why do I do this? But then, you know, I do love the way it looks, and I just love how like, chunky it is. So I'm going to start off with the little gold heart pendant, which is very, very dainty and very, very small. Sometimes it's not always seen in photographs. It's a very kind of special piece of jewellery. It was given to me from my nan. So yeah, I wear it like every single day. It doesn't come off. It's real gold, very, very dainty. So unfortunately I don't know where that is from. I don't think my nan would even remember, so I can't link that one, I'm afraid. Then we're going to go on to the plain gold chain that I normally wear quite a lot. That one is from Jewellery. It's just a really nice size, and yeah, you can't beat a plain gold chain. Do you know what I mean? It's like essential for layering your necklaces, I think. Next up we have this one here, which I absolutely love. I bought this one I think before Christmas time, and I'm still obsessed with it. Like, I love it so much. So the pendant is actually from Serge. I think it's Serge Denim. I'm gonna say Serge Denim, but it's from that brand, and it's like a sterling silver. It did come on a sterling silver chain. I wasn't a huge fan of the chain, so I've mixed it up and put it on to a gold chain, which is my own. The gold chain is from the brand Chaya Rose Jewellery. I just really think that the silver and the gold together, like, I know some people hate the mix of silver and gold, but I personally really, really love it, and I think it looks great together. And then lastly for the necklaces is this one here, which is from Serge Denim again. Literally just like the last one, it came on a sterling silver pendant. I wasn't particularly a big fan of that either, so I've put it on yet again, another gold chain. But this gold chain is a bit more chunky because I feel like this necklace is it's a statement anyway, so I was like, do you know what, I'm going to go with the chunkiness, you know, keep it up. And it's on like a really chunky gold chain, which is actually just from Topshop. It's probably not very good quality and it's going to tarnish pretty quickly, but it's the only kind of chunky chain that I had. The pendant itself is beautiful. It's got a tiger's eye stone on it and it's like solid silver. It's like pretty hefty. I think the colour is beautiful. I think it's a real kind of statement. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Another necklace that I do tend to wear quite a lot is this wavy kind of snake chain one, which is from Daisy Jewellery. Again, I really love like how weird it is, and it's like textured almost, like it's bumpy. The only reason I don't have it on now is because the clasp, it can only go like a certain length, and sometimes it's just not quite right for the layer. So I kind of have to like substitute one of these to wear the wavy one, and it all depends on what mood I'm in, but I do wear that one quite a lot as well. And then we're going to go on to my rings. I'm going to start with this little one on my pinky. This one is from the brand Catbird. I got it when I was in New York, so I don't know what it's like to order stuff online, but it's real gold. I can't remember how much gold. I want to say 14 karat gold, but then I feel like, am I lying? I don't know. But yeah, I just thought it was a really nice little thing to get in New York, and originally I wanted to get it engraved, but it was going to take a few days and I wasn't there for that much longer, and I thought, you know what, it doesn't matter. And then I was like, okay, I'll get it engraved when I come home, but I never did in the end, and I kind of just like it plain, so I think it worked out for the best. Next up is the Unlucky Horseshoe ring, which never leaves my hand. It is one of my favourite rings ever, I think. I love how chunky it is. I love the fact that it's a horseshoe. It's proper sterling silver. Like, again, it's a proper hefty ring. Like, it is heavy. It's a heavy boy. This is from the brand Rat Betty. I absolutely love Rat Betty. Her pieces are incredible, and they're just a bit kind of like quirky and just such good quality. Like, I love them. So that is from her. And then here we have this little silver rectangle box ring. This is just from a stall in Brighton, I'm afraid. It's not like it's not probably like the best of quality. I think it was like 10 quid, and you can see it's like hollow, so it's not as solid as like the Rat Betty ones, but again, it's, you know, it's doing fine. It's still intact and it's still looking good. And then the gold one underneath, which reminds me of a croissant, that is from Majuri. I recently put that on, I think maybe a few weeks ago. I can't remember what I had there before, but the ring that I had there before was getting a bit tarnished, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna mix it up. And this one caught my eye. Again, it's the texture, the chunkiness, like the shape. I just really liked it, and I'm currently obsessed with croissants anyway, so maybe that's why I was drawn to it. I don't know. And that is it for that hand. I'm going to go on to my right hand now. Is two little gold rings. I cannot link these, again, because they were given from very kind of special, important family members, so I don't know where they are from, I'm afraid, but they never leave my fingers. They always stay on. So yeah, that's those ones there. And then we've got this little silver one, which looks like it's got leaves. It's got leaves. Dear Chloe. It looks like it's got leaves embossed on it. My mum actually made this one. My mum does make jewellery, so yeah, she made this one for me, which was really nice. And then the really chunky gold one underneath is from Majuri. It is looking a little bit battered and worse for wear, but you know what, that's fine, I don't mind. It looks quite worn, which I really like. The eagle on my index finger, that is also from Serge Denim. I think, oh no, it's not an eagle actually, it's a dove. It is a dove. You probably would have seen this in my monthly favourites video if you watched that. I mentioned that, you know, it's obviously sterling silver, and the best part about this ring is that it is adjustable. So with the wings, they can wrap around your finger, which is perfect if you have really diddy fingers like me. I always struggle to find rings that actually fit me properly. But yeah, I really love how chunky it is. I love the fact that it goes quite like high up on the finger, like it's basically on my knuckle, which I just really love. And again, I think it looks so cool. And then on my thumb, I have this really manky plain band ring which is from Boho Moon. This was gold, but you can clearly see it's tarnished, and to be honest, it's a little bit gross. I don't know why I haven't changed it yet, but there we go. And then lastly is bracelets. I don't really wear bracelets, to be honest. I think it comes down to the fact that I have such small wrists that I really struggle to find bracelets that actually kind of fit me. But when I went to New York, you know, the same time I bought the little gold catbird ring, I saw this jewellery shop and they weld chains onto your wrist, which I thought was the best thing ever. And I was like, oh my god, I'm in New York, I have to do this. It's gonna be such a cool kind of like memorabilia sort of thing. So that is what I have on my wrist. It's the most daintiest, tiniest, smallest little gold chain. I think, is this like maybe 8-9 carat? I don't know, but it's real gold, so I don't ever have to worry about it tarnishing. Like I mentioned, it is welded on, so I cannot get it off unless I physically cut it off with a pair of scissors. But that is all the jewellery that I wear pretty much every single day. But I will try and leave all the links below, and if it's stuff which is like kind of old, then I will find alternatives. So I was just looking at how big these sleeves are. I was like, can you see up my armpit? Yeah, I will try and leave alternatives for you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all very soon.